You guys, I am so tan right now. Yesterday, I received the Bali Body Self-Tanning Mousse in Ultra Dark. I got this with the self-tanning mitt and used it for the first time, and I filmed my experience of using it for the first time and then how it develops over 1 hour to 4 to 8 hours. And then I talk about how I use my self-tanning bed protecting sheet before I go to bed so that I can sleep with it on. So you'll see the results that I personally get with just one application of this. So if you want to see this product in action, then keep on watching. And I want to pull up some things that I noticed when I was shopping for the self-tanner online. Now, I got the Ultra Dark, as I stated, with the Luxe tanning mitt, but there are other products to choose from. There is an original self-tanner Bali Body self-tanning mousse that will be lighter than the Ultra Dark. And then there's also a face tan spray. So you can use that for your face, your neck, and your chest. So I may get that one in the future, so stay tuned for a future video on that one. But throughout this video, I show the application of using this on my face and then my neck and my chest under the Ultra Dark section. Achieve the deepest, darkest tan possible with our easy to apply. You'll see if it's fast drying and lightweight, and my thoughts on those. It's formulated with a color guide technology to tailor the perfect tan for your skin tone. It's enriched with nourishing oils and 100% natural DHA for smooth, hydrated, and perfectly bronzed skin every time. And then on here it says for a medium to dark tan, wash off after 3 to 4 hours. And then for the deepest tan, leave it on for 8 hours before showering. But also on the bottle itself, it says it can be washed off after an hour with warm water, and you're gonna wanna pat to dry. But yes, for the longer lasting, darker tan, leave 4 to 8 hours. And then you can reapply this for 30 minutes after your initial application. So you'll be able to see how this develops over time throughout this video. Now we're gonna get into the application of this self-tanning mousse. So at first it says shake well. You pump this onto the mitt. I'm gonna work it up my legs.
For the application of the self-tanner, I'm just following along with the recommended steps as stated on their site. So make sure you are applying the self-tanner to clean skin. Make sure that you have exfoliated your skin beforehand. If you're applying moisturizer, just apply moisturizer to the palms of your hands and your feet. When you're applying this, you can apply this in long sweeping motions as well as small circular motions. So far, it's applying really good, and I don't notice any streaking.
You guys look at it, how tan this leg is with one application. Again, it hasn't even developed versus this leg. Oh my God, okay, hello Casper. Hello, tan leg.
Bali Body does recommend starting at your feet and working your way up. But here in a few, I'm going to show you a self-tanning tip using a makeup brush for the application of the self-tanning mousse to create more of a natural finish for the feet and the hands. So I kind of skipped the majority of the foot when applying the self-tanner, but we will go back to that. Remaining part of this application, we're just going to continue to speed up. So just make sure that you are ensuring all areas are covered with mousse if you're doing a full body application and or wherever you're applying. So as you're doing that, you're going to continue to work your way through the body with the application, and then we're going to show you how to do your hands and your feet as well as your face for more of a softer application.
Wow, look at that so far. Like, even right here, watch. Looks so smooth. Then here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a makeup brush. I always take this, and then onto the self-tanning mitt, so you don't have too much on. I have to go over my hands like this. So it has kind of a smoother just application around the hands, so it's not as dark. But who am I kidding? This is an ultra dark self tanner. And I started off at a Casper level. I'm gonna do the same thing for the feet. This is for the face. I'm actually just going to take what I have on my mitt so far and see what may transfer. For the face, you want to be really careful because this is already an ultra dark self tanner, depending on like how much color you're trying to get. But as someone who is really, really light, I'm just taking what I have on my mitt so far and applying it. From my experience with like ultra dark like self tanning mousses, less is more for the face, because here's the thing. You can apply makeup to the face and warm up the face anyways. So I like to go like a shade to 2 shades darker than like my natural foundation. Tips for this is just to take what you have on the mitt from the application of like your chest and your arms to the face. Because I feel like if I would have applied more anyways, it would have like taken it way too dark. So just something you're gonna have to try and see what works best for you. Okay, so what I'm gonna go do next is I'm gonna go grab my sister. She's gonna do my back. What do you think? Am I dark like you guys yet? I'm gonna check back in an hour, and we're also going to check back in about 4 to 8 hours from now, so about 10 o'clock. And we're also gonna do a check-in tomorrow morning so you guys can see how it develops. So I am back, and I'm gonna give you a leg shot of what the tan currently looks like right now. So here is the legs an hour after it's been applied. What I have noticed so far, especially when I have sat down, is that this, even though yes, it's quick to dry, it will transfer a little bit. So make sure that if you are gonna go onto anything white, make sure you're wearing loose, long articles of clothing. You can wear shorts. Just keep in mind, especially if you are sitting on any like light material, it may transfer a little bit. But I'm really happy about it so far. Here's a little close-up. Stomach, side, stomach, side. Really, really happy about it. I think this is a really great self-tanner so far, especially for the body. What the face looks like an hour in. So we're gonna check back in into about 4 hours from now. And so that's gonna be 10 o'clock. So 5 hours since the application, and then around 10, I'm gonna end up heading to bed. So here is the results after 5 hours.
As you can see about this 5-hour check-in, I am pretty dark. But remember, with these self-tanners, there is a bronzing guide over them. So when you do take a shower and you wash everything off, you may look a little bit lighter.
So we're gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna use my self-tanning bed sheet protector from TanZ. And so this is gonna help with not having my self-tan transfer to my sheets, which as someone who has white sheets, it is not fun to have to try and get self-tanner out of white sheets. And then also I have silk pillowcases. I have like the slip silk pillowcases and the kiddish pillowcases too as well. And self-tanner transferring to those is the last thing you want, especially them being like that like light blush rose color to white ones. So we're gonna protect our sheets and we're gonna protect our pillows and we're gonna get some sleep, and I cannot wait to see how this looks like in the morning. So let's set up for bed. So it is the next day. I have washed off the mousse. I'm really happy with the results. I don't see any patchiness with my thumbs. You have to be careful, especially if you are touching your skin, if it has dried down. You'll notice that it's not gonna be just 100% like transfer proof. So you have to be careful if you are touching your body with your hands. Make sure you just wash off your hands. With it being lightweight, definitely a lightweight product. I noticed that even sleeping with it on, with my self-tanning bed sheet protector, I didn't feel like I was super sticky. It also didn't feel like it was like a thick product that just laid on the skin. So I was really, really happy about that. Even the solution of the mousse was so easy and simple to work into the skin. It didn't build up or collect up or get patchy. So I really, really love that about it, even after checking out the application of it today. And then for my final thought of the tone of the self tanner. So at first I thought this was gonna pull out more of like a tone to the self tan that had more of a red undertone to it, because upon initial application that's what it had looked like. And then as it started to develop over time, I started to see some soft like olive to like green tones come through. So by the time I did wash everything off, I feel like I have like a variety of those tones. So I feel like it is a good balance to my final tan that I have. So even after one application of this self-tanning mousse, I approve of it. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to do more applications with this. And even after applying your application of your self-tanning mousse, you can build upon it, whether you're doing it 30 minutes after the first application or the next day after you wash it, to build up even more of a tan if that's something that you really want to do. But I will attach a link to the self-tanning mousse and a link to the mitt too as well. Those are my thoughts and impressions on my first application and my tips and tricks and things that I learned along the process. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to this page so that you can stay connected to me for future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.